Okay, so you guys get to choose. Each of us get.
Table goals.
That's right.
That's right. We do have to have attainable goals.
So 1 subscriber.
I could do that late night. If that happened, I mean honestly, if 30 subs happened before the end of this month and 200 followers, I would make that happen. If I had to take myself to the emergency room from doing the extra push-up,
No.
I would do it. I don't think I would have it.
If you could take yourself to the emergency room for doing it, you didn't do it right.
you could have done it.
You could have done it.
All right, so let's do proteins first. 1, 2.
Go to get my protein in. That's you, bro.
No,
There's only the judges don't do that.
we
Yeah,
each
you got
get
it right.
we
You
each
got
get
it
we each get 2.
Yeah.
Then we each get a flavor.
Flavor.
2 flavors. And we each get 2 veggies. 2 veg.
Is it organic?
2 veg incoming. You got your 2?
I got 2.
Okay. What's up, Steve? All right, so here we go, guys. So the game is Competition Kitchen. The whole objective right now is that the 2 judges right now are going to choose the challenge card. That's going to be the first thing that hits the table. So you 2 are going to look, discuss. Now, the challenge, the way you read it, is open to interpretation. So if it's like a backyard barbecue, you guys can give us like a really specific scenario. You could be like, it's a backyard barbecue, we want something with raccoon, and you got to make it tasty.
Only the fur, though.
What are you doing? Run to relax because you didn't see the challenge yet. Don't get rid of it yet.
Yeah.
I'm confused. So we pick which one we like first.
You guys choose. You guys choose which challenge that.
Okay.
You're only playing
I
one
like
of
that
them.
one.
Okay, so you're gonna use. So you discard this one over here.
Just discard.
Yep. Discard the challenge.
Which was my last meal.
Ooh, I like that.
That was
Okay.
pepperoni pizza.
So
That's
now, judges, you're gonna ask us who we are.
Yeah.
Who we are for the just like a cooking show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strange thing.
All right.
Contestant 1, can you please describe yourself? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Phil Furbala. I'm from Baltimore. I have a backyard banana stand, and we've hit some rough times. Bananas aren't really growing right now in Baltimore, so we've had to really uproot our operation and really get to the nitty. It turns out that I guess they don't really grow in Baltimore at all. I started with a banana seed, and it just didn't really work. So I'm here to win the prize money. I really want to be able to get my business up and running. So I hope that 10,000 will get me that banana in Baltimore.
All right, so we have Phil Bababa from Baltimore that grows bananas. All right.
Now, wait, are you using these descriptions based on...
No, just
It doesn't
fun.
really matter.
Just
Yeah,
add fun.
it's just like a show.
Meaningless. Yeah.
Show,
Okay.
yeah.
The only part that matters is your judgment of the dish. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a Casey Black Bean Dip. I'm from Florida.
Very intricate
They
last name.
they call me Black Bean Dip because I like them Mexicans.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
Anything else, Casey?
He dips his
I
bean.
just dip that black bean.
All right. I don't know if I'd spend the money on that name change. What do you have here for test number 3?
I don't have anything creative for you. I'm saving it for the dish.
Okay.
I'm going to excite your palates.
Can we get a first name from the
Yes,
mystery?
That's it. Just
Excite your
Chef Ben.
palates.
Chef Ben. Chef Ben.
Chef excited
Chef
palate.
Ben.
All right.
Chef Ben.
Working out of my own
Chef
kitchen.
Ben R&D.
All right. So
there we go.
now you guys reveal the challenge.
Hey, the challenge, Tracy.
Is revenge the dish best served cold challenge?
Okay. So explain. What are you guys looking for?
Okay, so we have to come up with
You
a
make-
category.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
we
I
have-
mean, that's like the overwhelming, does it have to be a cold dish? Does it have to be something
cold?
that...
It's your interpretation of that.
Okay.
Yeah, your interpretation of that challenge.
Okay.
Like, give us a context. Like, I just broke up with my boyfriend and I want a dish that will piss him off. Like, it could be like anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Like something that's like super hot pepper or something like that, or like
Is butt nuts in the?
butt nut. Yeah, Steve, that actually sounds pretty good. Harvested kidney paste on toast.
Of
Yes.
course, that's to stay alive. I like
I do like that.
Also,
I
we
love
do
that.
have.
that. You have to cauterize
Hey,
after you take the time.
Just so you know, we do have ingredients in here
Do it.
from the pantry, so we
So-
can use like flour, all these in it
Okay.
on top of our ingredients. Oh, it's getting dirty.
Yeah,
out
it
there.
is. Yeah.
The real secret ingredient is that the two judges are a couple.
Yeah.
They're unified as one.
That's a real
As one
secret.
super judge.
There's a lot of deliberation with the judges in there.
There is.
We didn't even get to
We haven't even
that.
cooked anything
We
yet.
didn't cook it yet.
Okay.
So we're
So
on a quiz show.
the dish is revenge. So the category is revenge. The dish best served cold.
Mhm.
And the kicker for this dish is that although it is a dish that's served cold, it's something that should be cooked to a certain temperature.
Okay, so it has to be cooked and then chilled, or it has to.
It
has
has no. It should be cooked to a certain temperature, but it's not.
Yeah,
because it's a
you
revenge
want-
dish.
Got it. You want to get them sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like it.
Oh,
I
so
like
then
it.
like
So-
our competing is
Right.
is okay.
And we're gonna introduce our fourth contestant, Sal Manila. Sal.
Yeah, exactly,
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Okay.
here we go.
Uh,
I see the spoilers just dropped to 84. Okay.
that's good. That's fine. That's fine.
All
Good. So now what we
Okay.
do is we discard one of each of our three components. So I'll give it that.
Harvested kidney paste on food.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You put it face up behind or what? You want to face up behind or what?
Secret ingredient.
You want face down?
We'll figure that out.
Yeah, probably,
no, face
probably up.
Face
Face
up.
That
Yeah,
is
that's-
protein. No, what are you doing?
Got rid of your goat.
Chickpea, is that protein?
Yeah,
It
It's
is.
protein.
Come on, brah.
Come
I
on.
don't fucking know.
He doesn't eat vegetables.
Food's food.
All right.
It's
So
not,
I guess Phil's first, huh?
it's not cheese.
Phil.
All right. So chefs, what I've prepared.
Wait, we didn't get a secret ingredient.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
wait,
we
so
have
you
it.
secret
Yeah, secret
ingredient. One of these
ingredients.
two.
Well, it's gonna be good.
Wait,
I
did
hope,
we
no,
get
two?
two secret ingredients?
No, they
you
choose
get
one
one.
of them.
Oh, okay.
I hope it's durian fruit.
That was not durian.
No, it's good because they want it to taste better.
No, they
It doesn't
they,
have to though.
they want
You can make
the
it
person
more
want to actually eat
challenging
it, but it has. You almost have to disguise it the fact that
Okay.
you didn't cook it.
So discard. So the sneaky ingredient is smoked salmon.
Oh, smoked salmon. Oh, boy.
So
okay.
you want them to actually eat it and get sick from it, or you want them just to be disgusting?
Do you want it to be appetizing,
So
Judge?
No, it's a revenge dish,
It's
so we
a-
want
yeah.
people to get sick.
Yeah, but
Wait,
they have to be enticed
but they
by it.
have
Like,
to
do
want
they-
to eat it.
Yes.
To eat it.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So you can't be like, this
Okay.
is a shit.
Okay. Chefs, what I prepared for you today is a chilled steak with warmed in the sun salmon stuffed inside of it. I did mince garlic to add the extra flavor tones on the front and mask the odor of the rotting salmon. And I also did a side of I did boil the cabbage. I did boil the cabbage as well. The odor of the cabbage does also mask the rotting meat and salmon stink in the dish. It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious, but it will fucking kill you.
Thank you, Phil.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I really hope. Thank you again for the opportunity. I hope my banana farm comes to fruition. But
We do as well, Phil. Don't count on it. Okay, Casey Blackbean.
Okay.
Black bean dip.
What black bean dip? Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank you, Tracy.
what I have here is I have seared pork. What I did is a little salt and oil, seared the outside real hot, just burn it and make the inside raw.
Okay.
And then what I did is I took cauliflower and I mashed it up into like a mashed potato.
Okay.
And I added lemon skins to the inside of that, not the middle part, just lemon skins on the
Okay.
inside, chunks. You can't see it, but you'll find them. They'll be there.
Okay.
And what I did is I put a little bread on the side to entice the dish a little bit more.
Okay.
So,
And how are you injecting the salmon into that?
oh yeah.
Oh, you forgot the secret ingredient, Judge.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the salmon and I'm just going to lightly layer that over the cauliflower mashed potato base.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Blackbean. Dip. Chef Man.
As promised, my panel of judges, I took your revenge into very deep consideration.
Okay.
and what we've done is something beautifully spiteful.
Okay.
So what we did was I took your salmon, and I also pan fried it with some salt, small amount of black pepper, and I garnished it with some basil.
Okay.
It's beautifully done on the outside.
Okay.
We got a nice little complimentary side dish of some steamed carrots to keep the color beautiful.
Okay.
But the trick is, we stuffed it with some raw salmon, or some raw shrimp.
Okay.
So on the outside, it's beautifully done, but they have a nice little surprise inside for later.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge, again for the opportunity to be here.
No problem, Mr. Bubba.
Fuck with yourself.
Mr. Bubba.
Now we just have to decide.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Should we give our? Well, I think we have to talk this
You
over.
have to do the
And
two.
I think we should
You have to
probably
say first,
review
second,
the
third.
dishes to go through.
You
So,
should try them first.
so we have the steak that's fully
That's
cooked,
actually pretty funny
stuffed with the inside salmon.
because they can't.
Sun warmed.
Yeah,
Sun-
sun-warmed salmon.
About 8 hours in the sun.
You
Yeah.
gotta activate.
I don't
the
know if
bacteria.
that actually makes you sick
Garlic
because
cabbage.
people
Uh-huh.
do that in real life. Like Indians used to do that.
Yeah.
I think that's a hot- that's a hot stone.
There was no like magnifying glass involved
Right.
here. There's no cooking.
The second
Yeah,
dish didn't
see-
use the salmon at all.
I did. I put it on the cauliflower.
Until we told them. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, salmon.
I didn't see a cooking show. Some of Kobe Bryant, some stuff on the dish.
I did like how the third dish had 2 undercooked fish combined together. Although you can eat shrimp cold.
No.
Can't eat it
But
raw.
you're saying
No,
raw.
let me clarify.
Okay.
This wasn't touched. This wasn't frozen cooked.
This is food to
This
table.
was cooked.
This is beach to table.
No,
yes,
I like,
chef-
I like
chef,
how this dish
sorry.
makes the person think that they're eating something that's cooked, but
Yeah.
they
It's
don't
not.
realize it until they bite into it.
Yeah, that salmon was prepared on the sidewalk in Baltimore.
Yeah. So I think the one thing we have to think about with the steak dish is when they bite into that steak and it's cold, they're probably going to spit it right out. When they eat that, when they get to that rotting fish in the middle, this, I do feel like you have that, sushi feel to it.
How'd you
Yeah.
get rotting fish in the middle of
Although,
I
will say
cut
this:
it and-
you can eat cold salmon. Cold salmon in a dish like with sushi, you can
Put it
actually
in the
eat
blender and inject
raw
it in.
salmon.
No. This was cooked.
This was okay.
That was cooked.
Oh, that
It
was
was
cooked.
stuffed
with raw shrimp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Chef Ben might take this. You agree?
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree
Okay.
with Ben.
I'm gonna go
So
Chef Ben.
and then
Now we got second
and then
place.
runner up.
Phil. Sorry, Casey.
Oh,
Sorry, Mr. Blackwood.
All right, so I get the secret ingredient.
You get
The
the
runner up
secret
gets the secret ingredient,
Yeah.
which I can use in a future dish myself.
A future dish or a future
No,
dish?
a
'Cause you
future-
know they got a future dish.
I know a future dish. I can use it myself,
Right.
or I could force somebody to use it and replace their secret
It's pretty
ingredient.
cool that you got lemon. I was actually thinking, is lemon in the what's
So-
it?
Pantry?
Yeah, and it's
Ben
not,
Ben got the challenge card, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So victory is based on how many.
Challenge card, you crew.
This is where
What did he say?
completely disregards.
Oh, okay. So Chef Steve. I'm sorry. Chef
Basically,
Steve.
like, the whole game revolves around the judges.
We make some poison ivy from the
I think Steve, if you're up for it, we might have to bring you in as a guest judge over Discord if you're open for that suggestion. If you would like to do that, let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
That's such a
So
unique category too, because how often do you have something? That,
now it's going to rotate. I become a judge.
right.
Yep.
So Tracy and I are judges.
Okay.
And you guys
Mm-hmm.
will
So now you guys
decide
are
on.
Right.
These
We're not
two.
together.
Unless you wanted to.
So-
That was fun though.
yeah. That's
I like this. I
So
like
so
this
wait
a lot.
now.
Here's this type.
Actually,
Now let me
so
switch
no.
it.
Actually, you two would be judges if you did.
No,
that.
one stage.
So
Oh, I see.
it goes this way. So then next it will be me and Will, and then it'll be me and you,
You wanna do
and
this
then
I don't know. What do
Do
you have an idea?
He said what channel do you want him in?
Can we have
Yeah.
our
Hold on one
ingredients?
second.
we don't have ingredients. Yet.
Let me just
We
tell
will
you
though,
this
right?
this aside.
So,
In the interim,
two.
after we played, I want Will to hear this too though.
Jump down to the live stream staging area, Steve.
Man, I wish I could just play from home on Discord. That'd be so nice.
Live stream staging area, and you can mute us here if you like. We might be able to. We'll figure out how we're gonna do this. Hey, what's up?
Yow.
Yeah. So Steve is joining us on through the power of Discord. So thank you, Discord, for being so beautiful and wonderful.
Thank you for your Discord.
Thank you for your Discord. So the question is, praise be. So how are we going to do this? Let's let me see if we could do a little video chat. Steve, do you think we can do video chat with Discord and not have it ruin everything I'm doing right now?
I have video on Discord.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if how do you do that? Could you invite me to a Discord video chat? Because I want to be able to show you the cards so you could choose your cards as a judge.
That doesn't have video on anymore.
No?
I hope mine's gross.
Let's see what the challenge is.
Yeah, I forget how that happens.
Oh well.
All right, so I'll type to you. Yeah, I'll type to you what the things are. So first things first. We have. So do you know what you want to do for a category? Actually, let's do it this way. Steve, come up with the challenge yourself. Like, what do you want the challenge to be for these chefs?
Ooh.
Ben?
Say it again.
And take your time.
Or
Give me a second.
No, I know. Take your time. Let me know when you're ready. So Steve's gonna come up with our challenge,
Okay.
and Steve he's the guest judge in this panel. Steve is the guest judge in this panel.
We're ready, Steve. Ben,
Um,
you're here?
Yeah.
So Steve,
I want a gourmet dessert that features Mountain Dew and cauliflower.
All right.
okay. So Mountain Dew and cauliflower outside of what is already the secret ingredient, and it has to be gourmet.
Yep.
And it's a dessert,
Okay.
even though we only have dinner foods.
It's gourmet dessert. You have to incorporate. You have to incorporate. It's in your. Yeah, your pantry includes flour, sugar, oil and vinegar, salt and pepper, eggs and lettuce.
But we still have to use what we have in our hand.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You have to use all the ingredients in your hand.
Okay.
So we're making a gourmet dessert.
You guys are making a gourmet dessert. Now,
Oh, God.
that's your challenge. Now, Tracy, go ahead and take a look at this one and tell me what you want to do with that. And then, Steve, I'm going to type to you what our choices
These
are.
are both good.
So our choices for the secret ingredient are and
Ooh.
okay, which one of those? So Steve, our guest judge, is going to announce to you. Do you guys discarded your
Hey.
other cards?
Reach wants to get on Discord too.
No. He's,
So you.
oh, yeah,
you
we'll do
keep
that.
one of
Risha, I'll
each
bring you in
one,
as a guest judge for next
once
next
you
round.
decide on your
This is dessert, right?
Dessert,
This is dessert.
with what we
gourmet
have.
dessert with
And we
Mountain
need
Dew
the
cauliflower.
secret ingredient from here. Steve. So we have to do Mountain Dew
Mountain Dew, cauliflower,
and cauliflower.
and dessert.
Okay.
And then Steve, did you see the things I sent you?
Yep. I'll throw you guys a softball. Let's go with honey.
Honey is your secret ingredient outside of the Mountain Dew and the cauliflower.
I don't think that's really helpful. They're really complicated.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah, I got mine all day.
All right, so you're going to address not only us, but you're going to address the judge, Chef Steve, over stream. He'll hear you here.
Yes.
So we
We'll
know
be
these two
delayed
judges. Do
20
I have to introduce myself? Because I got to come up with a persona here.
You do.
Yeah. So first off, let's go ahead and go around the table. Right. Guest Chef Steve. What is your name, sir?
My name is Chef Fluffawuffagus
Fluffawuffagus. Okay.
with
Chef?
two luff
Two
and
lots.
luffa
Luffa. Lots of luff.
And I'm from Canada. I can't do a Canadian accent.
I'm from Canada.
Steve probably like how Canadian.
So, yeah, I'm ready to cook for you. So
What brings you here today, Chef? What would you do with the money that you won?
Polar
I didn't have a
vortex.
green card, so
What brings What brings you from the Great White North?
I trying to get enlisted in the American Society of America
Okay.
without a
We're
green
in
card.
Mexico.
Surprise, we're in Mexico. That's where the show is happening. Okay, and next chef.
Wait, who am I addressing?
Everybody.
It's Tracy, myself,
You're
Chef
introducing
Tracy.
yourself.
Trace et al. I'm Willy Wonka. I'm a confectioner from a very dark basement in California. What I do is I cook very elaborate sweets, and I invite the childrens down into my basement. So I'm very very well known for my hard candies. Exactly. No suspicion at all.
A little suspicious.
None.
Suspicious.
No. So, I look forward to injecting you with my sweets.
That's pretty good.
Oh man, that's good. You stayed on topic too.
And finally, chef.
I'm Chef Augustus Gluck. I
Wow.
come from Germany, but I'm here in the United States today. Thank you. Guten Tag. Chocolate specialist, but I like all manners of desserts, particularly purees.
Okay, Mr. Gloop. Chef Gloop.
Expect a puree.
Chef Gluck. We got the kinkiest chefs on here.
Okay, so with that said, you guys have all the ingredients you guys need to complete your dishes.
Yeah.
We'll give you a few minutes to. Well, sorry, time's up.
Done.
Half hour on the clock. Go ahead and finish your dessert.
I would like bonus points. I'm done extra early.
That's never a good sign.
29
That is never a
minutes.
good sign on these shows. All right. Are you ready,
Oh yes.
Chef?
Chef Fluffawaffagus with Chef Canada.
You're up, Chef Canada.
Okay, so what I have is chimph. It is a meat made of soy. It's chimph.
Tempeh.
It's a meat made out of soy.
It's tempeh.
It's tempeh. Oh god.
Yeah.
So basically, it's what do you call that?
It's tofu. It's
Tofu. It's tofu. I got
it's
tofu.
It's aged tofu.
I got aged tofu. That is my base. I would use that as the cake structure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take
Smart.
smart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cucumber mixed in with the cauliflower and the Mountain Dew with the honey and make it into a glaze that will go over my tempeh. And then I will take my
You tempeh.
my
Just real quick, judges, side conversation. He hasn't pronounced his main ingredient in this dish countless times now.
and
Was haben Sie gesagt?
for a garnish, I'm going to take mint
is that?
leaves
So, yeah,
and I'm
so-
going to put them on top of my tempeh cucumber puree glaze with mint leaves on top.
Okay, so the Mountain Dew and the cauliflower?
That's in my glaze
Okay.
with the cucumbers and the honey.
Mountain Dew
honey
and
as
cauliflower
well.
glaze.
Should have let him know
And
last.
honey, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So,
All right.
it's,
Thank you, Chef.
Bonus points are going first.
That's true.
Okay, chefs. So,
Mr. Wankers.
Wanka.
Wankers. Sorry.
Wanka. Sorry.
really wanka.
Sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Wanker.
Make it
So, I've prepared a Mountain Dew float for you. And what I've done is I've prepared a nice heavy body ice cream using a small amount of your cauliflower. I've pureed it to make it smooth. It's white, so it goes in well with the heavy cream into the ice cream base. And I've also ground in a small amount of baked potato for thickness.
Who loves a baked potato?
Additionally, the beauty of the
He didn't puree it. He just fucking chopped up a
no. It's pure. it's pureed, but you had to bake it first. You can't put raw potato in.
Right.
If you bake a potato, it
becomes a
Okay,
big
so
potato.
so you
but it gathers so much moisture, you make a thicker ice cream. So that's the whole point I'm
love
getting
that.
at.
Oh,
Thick
okay,
cream ice
okay.
cream, Mr. Wanker.
Mr. Wanker, the problem I have here is there's too much starch between the cauliflower and the potato.
Well, I haven't given you the ratio.
He's not there yet. He's not there
You
yet.
haven't been able to taste my cream yet, sir.
Continue.
I assure you, the children like it thick and creamy, with a little bit of chunks. Actually, we have an ice cream social weekly. Anyway, sir.
Oh god.
So we have our root beer float. I've topped it off with a small amount of cumin in the honey.
Cumin? You mean cumin?
Yes. As well as some wet nuts. I've glazed the nuts with your honey, so they're sweet, they're wet, and the kids love them.
I'm done.
So, just to continue, I've made a Mountain Dew float with said ingredients. We've topped it with your honey, with some glazed cumin and wet nuts.
Don't forget the baked potato.
Well, that's all part of the ice cream.
Just a
That's,
solid baked
Okay.
potato.
Thank you, chef. Moving on to our final chef, Luke.
could have had the worst
So,
ingredients
Chef
for your name.
I've
Yeah.
taken the fruit of the sea,
Cumin.
and I've created a Mountain Dew.
So I'm gonna pause.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
pause right there.
Yeah.
Judges, it's a dessert. And
It's a dessert.
He started with, I've taken the fruit of the sea.
Yeah.
I'm already choking back some like bile.
I created a tuna.
What do you think,
I'm
chef?
pretty sure
I
it's the
created
chicken
a
of the
tuna
sea.
creme brulee. So what we have here is we have the tuna on the side while I was cooking. While I was cooking the tuna, I took the honey and I took the honey Dijon mustard and I put them together. Yeah. We whisked that together and then we caramelized that. While the tuna was cooking, we mashed the tuna together, shredded it. Then we took a pureed bell pepper, my specialty. We've taken all three of these things, we put them in the blender, we poured out the sloppy tuna, we put it into a tight little Pyrex glass, and we blasted that with a flame over an open flame, and we've added some sugar crystals, to give it a little taste. If you've ever had Fancy Feast, it's a close second.
It was crystal meth, not crystal sugar.
oh man.
You didn't say if this was a dessert for you. This is a dessert for my feline friends.
Chef Luke, you partnered with Chef Wanker to show the children this is what it tastes like when you don't accept our Lord and Savior.
Can you put that over there?
I would agree. I would agree, Judge Steve. I just worked with the ingredients that were
That's
given
just
to me.
like a hot shot of Satan's.
Okay, so
I'm working with what God gave me here, Chris.
so
So you're a judge, right?
what are you thinking over there? Okay. What are you thinking, Chef Steve?
I'm thinking Chef Wanker's
Float.
Yeah.
small amount of mashed potato and cauliflower. Mountain Dew float just sounds divine.
I
Certainly brings all the boys to the
thank you so much for coming on the show, Chef Steve. We appreciate your insight, and I agree. I think Chef Wanka's is the clear winner. Now, who would you say is the runner-up? My vote is actually with Chef whatever the fuck this one was to my left here.
Fluffwaffles.
Chef
I
Canada.
think it would have been better off if he had soaked the Mein Kampf in Mountain Dew.
Okay. And
Should have stayed with the
It was
beans.
a pleasure to be here. Good luck to the rest of the chefs. You all don't deserve $10,000.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you. Oh, Steve, thank you for that. That was awesome.
All right,
You're gonna go.
Yeah.
you're leaving.
Tracy's gonna go. I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
Trace, thank you for joining.
You're
Trace,
welcome.
Hey, who
Thanks,
is
Trace.
having
that?
you part of a game.
Beans are protein,
night. You
guys.
should do it more often.
Oh my gosh, and freaking onions are vegetables, guys.
Sorry.
I'm not a
I'll try.
savage all the
I'll
time.
try. No, you're not.
Trace, it was nice to meet
Did
you.
you enjoy
You too.
Trace?
Sorry
Thanks,
if we were a little bit too rambunctious for you.
Good job taking the W.
Because I was heavily offended by Ben.
Wait,
Last dish.
wait. Oh yeah, Willie. Yeah. Willie's he's not a fan favorite with
Yeah,
the
he's
adults.
not.
I don't know. I mean,
The kids love him though.
Chef Canada didn't do too hot either.
I really like how Chef Canada ended with an Asian salute. He has an identity crisis.
Oh, why should you? Why should you?
In the better interest of our viewers, I decided not to comment on that move.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna let me
This is mine.
I'm gonna switch this over to chat real
I
quick,
got a challenge
just
card.
to our
Wait, no, I
talk,
got a flavor card.
to our
Oh,
chat.